Welcome to Facebook. In this particular video, we'll have a look at what exactly is Hack with Infi, what is its process, and how you can register for the same, and all the details that you need to know. So it's typically a coding competition for 2022 engineering students and also an opportunity for them to land a job at Infosys. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. So the basic eligibility criteria for you to participate in this particular program from Infosys is you should be having degrees BE or BTech, ME or MTech. As I told in the beginning, it is only for engineering graduates. None of the other streams are eligible for this particular program. And the main criteria is you are supposed to be a candidate who is a pass out of 2022. None of the other year of passings are eligible for this particular program. Now let's try understanding the process of Hack with Infi. So Hack with Infi will have two rounds. Basically the first initial round, which would be almost like a qualifying round, and then it will be a final round, right? So this time you do not have three rounds like what you had last year, you just have two rounds. So if you get selected in the top 100 of the first round, you'd be given an opportunity, that is the pre-placement interview opportunity for a power programmer role, which has a package of approximately equal to 8 LP. Now let's say you move on to the final round and you get selected in the top 3 over there. You'll be getting a huge amount of cash prize, which we will be discussing in the next slide. So the cash prize is something like what you can see on the screen. The winner will be awarded with 2 lakh rupees. The first runner-up will be awarded with 1 lakh rupees, and the second runner-up, that is the third prize, is of 50,000 rupees. Alright. So this is a huge opportunity for all the 2022 graduates, that is the engineering graduates, to get themselves recognized and also get some huge cash prize. So now let's have a look at the dates and the other formats of Hack with Infi. So as I told, the first round would be comprising of various amount of technical aspects. Now the duration for this particular round is not yet informed, which they would be informing pretty soon in their official website. Now both the round 1 and the final round will be happening virtually, which means you do not have to go to any centers. These will be happening online, which is a virtual platform, right? So round 1 will be happening in Infosys assessment platform, which is same as what they have chosen for your InfiTQ, right? So this would be again an online assessment what would be taking place. The dates are as seen on the screen. So May 5th, 7th and 9th of this particular year would be the dates for the first round of Hack with Infi. And participation, an individual candidate is supposed to participate in the first round. Now when it comes to the final round, it is again going to be a virtual grand finale. It would comprise of a lot of coding stuff and also a hackathon, right? And again the platform would be different. It would be Infosys Meridian, and how to access this particular platform, how to use everything would be oriented by Infosys way before or way prior to the actual dates of the final virtual grand finale. So the dates are as given on the screen. So July 2nd to July 5th of this particular year, we'll be having the virtual grand finale. So we can see almost you'll be having 2 months of gap over there, right? So May to June, right? So you'll be having 2 months of gap, and then you'll be having the grand finale for you to again practice whatever is necessary. And when it comes to participation, this would not be a individual round. This would be a teamed up event, right? So all the participants who have crossed the first round would come to the virtual grand finale. They would team themselves up, and how to do this, everything would be oriented by Infosys later. So they'd be teaming themselves up, and then it would happen. So the duration for this particular virtual grand finale is spread across for 4 days, along with the 48 hours of a hackathon, right? So you would have to be pretty good if you have to get selected in the top 3 when it comes to this particular virtual grand finale. Now we can see there are 2 most important points which are given below. So Hack with Infi participants who have also opted for the InfiTQ Advantage round should only participate in the latter, not in Hack with Infi round 1. Okay, so I hope you understand this, guys. So if you have opted for InfiTQ already and you get selected to the advantage round of InfyTQ, then you need not write the round 1 of Hack with Infy, right? So you will directly get selected from the advantage round if you perform well over there to the virtual grand finale. So this is a beautiful advantage what you're getting from InfyTQ to Hack with Infy. So please try to make use of the same if you have already registered for InfyTQ. So now let's have a look at how you can register for this particular program, Hack with Infy. Registration for Hack with Infy is open in the InfyTQ portal. Now you can make use of this particular article and click on the link which is given in this particular article, so you can see how to register. So you can click on this particular link. It will redirect you towards the home page of Hack with Infy. Now if you slightly scroll down a little bit, you will find the register now button, right? So once you click on this, it would redirect you again towards the InfyTQ portal. Now once you get yourself redirected towards the InfyTQ portal, you would have to follow a certain process to register yourself and fill up all the details and do things accordingly, right? So if you want to understand how to register for the InfyTQ portal, you can click on the card that is being displayed above to understand the process on how to register for the InfyTQ portal. Now once you log into the home page, after you finish all the registration process and completely finish the registration process in InfyTQ portal, you'll be getting this button called as Programs, and once you click on Programs, you'll be having two options called as Infosys Certification and Hack with Infy, right? So if you have already registered using all the certain details which are required, once you click on Hack with Infy, all the necessary details will be auto-filled. You just have to click on this and click on Submit, and you'll have to book your slots for the examination, guys. So that's it for Hack with Infy registration. So the link for the article which was shown just now is given in the description. You can make use of the same link and you can use it for the registration process. Furthermore, let's have a look at the selection parameters. So when it comes to selection parameters, all submissions of round 1 shall be evaluated by the judging panel on these particular parameters. So first one would be your coding efficiency, right? So the number of test cases that the code passes. So let's say there are 10 test cases. So let's say person A passes all the 10 test cases, person B passes 9 test cases. So person A has a very good chance of getting selected for the next round, right? So that is coding efficiency or code efficiency. Next is that the marks assigned to the questions is based on the difficulty level. So let's say you get a question which is of a higher difficulty level, you will be given higher marks, or let's say a person B gets a question of lower difficulty level, he would or she would be getting a lower marks related to that particular question, right? So the marks will be assigned according to the difficulty level of the question. You would also be awarded with negative marking if you are found with plagiarism. Alright, so please keep in mind these three parameters when you're preparing for the exam as well. Next up is that you'll have to understand there are certain technical specifications for the process. As you already know, both the rounds are virtual, which means they are going to happen online. So when it is online, specifically for a very huge amount of time like 4 days and 48 hours, you would need to have certain technical specifications included in your systems or laptops, right? So first one is that your system is supposed to have i3 core processor or a higher core processor, and a minimum RAM level required is 4 GB or more. And you should also be having a webcam, a functional webcam. This is probably because of web proctoring. And the browser what you're supposed to use is Google Chrome browser. A version can be 7.0 or above, okay, with a disabled pop-up blocker. So most of you might be having a antivirus pop-up blocking or ad blockers or something. So you should be having the pop-up blockers disabled, and you're taking the test with any other particular browsers like Mozilla or Microsoft Edge is not so much recommended, because whatever specifications they have given in the official page, please try to follow that, guys. And this is a common thing that you should be having a stable internet connection with a minimum of 2 Mbps download speed and 1 Mbps of upload speed. And the common thing to understand over here is it's very much important for you to have an uninterrupted power supply during the duration of the test. Alright, so these would be the technical specification for the process. So now let's try answering some of the frequently asked questions related to Hack with Infi. So can you apply for both Infi TQ and Hack with Infi? The answer is yes. So if you are eligible for both the programs or certification program and this particular coding opportunity, coding competitive opportunity, so you are definitely eligible to apply for both of it. The second is that is it for an individual person or a team? So as you might have already seen, the first round is for an individual candidate. The final grand finale is for a team, which you yourselves will be clubbing together according to the norms of Hack with Infi. The third question what you have over there is, can we take up the challenges from mobile platform? It is strictly not recommended to take up the challenges via mobile platforms because certain features might not support via mobile platforms. Last question over here is there any other software that is required to be installed on your device, right? So apart from these technical specifications, you need not install any other softwares for your process, that is Hack with Infi, guys. So I hope you have understood most of the things related to Hack with Infi. So furthermore, if you have any queries, please feel free to drop your queries in the comment section. All the best, guys. Do well. Carpe diem.
Hey YouTube, how are you doing? Stay tuned to Facebook for more awesome videos. Don't forget to subscribe.